Herobrine has white eyes. And looking at my character, so just fill in the hair now. There is my head. Locked and loaded. However, what can you see that is wrong with this? You are correct. It is not even in the torso. You can see that this side is 3 blocks, but this side is only 2 blocks. Now here is your dilemma. You're going to need to increase this side, but that affects the performance. What this side will be is the mask, but will have a piece of hair attached to act as your sideburns. So increase this. Then remove the mask on this side only. Increase it. Now here is your problem. This part is now going to be hair. That is just your hair being increased, which is going to result to your other problem. That can't be your head anymore. That is actually going to be the face. And we could do the same here, but that doesn't really help. So we're just going to put this back as your hair. And then fix that. There's your hair. Now remove the eyes. Now they're positioned properly. We have fixed the model. However, there is still an inside that you gotta worry about. This inside now must be removed. If all of these steps are followed, the completed model of my head should be this. Don't forget your colors first, and then the smooth quartz. Oops. The colors really do match, and they're really helpful. Now, we can fix the hair. And there we go. Remember, this is your face, so fix that. And there's my head. However, what can you see? The torso is kind of small, isn't it? Yes. Now, here's what you're gonna do. Remove the parts we just built. Break it by 2. That is going to be lining for your shirt. Because the shirt is too short, which makes this a kid's t-shirt. And everyone knows I'm not a kid. I am a teenager who wears large to medium clothes of men. Oh, my joystick moved. Uh-oh. I've got a problem. Center it. There. Remove the layers we built previously. Make sure they're broken, along with the top middle layers. Now grab your blue terracotta, and we're just going to fill this in with blue terracotta. Fill this in. Now, what does the model look like now with the shirt increased? The pants are still kind of long, aren't they? Yes. Now we're going to break 3 blocks. So the pants are limited. Destroy 3 brick blocks. Meaning it destroys where your private parts go and the completed arches and edges of the pants we just built. But you don't want your model looking like he's some kind of weirdo with tall pants covering his shirt. I'm not a weirdo who covers his shirt like that. Remove all of it. Do not leave even the middle holes filled in. Then once we're done, we can re-patch the decorations to the pants. Patch it. Now we're going to look at the model from here. Now are the pants leveled? Kind of. 3 more layers to break and that should do the trick. Or, let's take a look. From your perspective, do you want me to break more layers from the pants? Or leave it like it is? I suggest we leave it the way it is. But look at from my perspective. I'm not that tall and my pants are not that long. And that would make my shirt too short. Now we have to destroy even more of the pants. It is too big and too tall. So we're going to remove even more than 3 blocks this time. We are going to remove 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Removing that makes the pants that short, which isn't too bad. Let's just put 3 blocks back. Let's just put 3 blocks back. Now that should fix it. So now we can remove this again. Patch this. My shirt is increased. And making the pants shorter is useful and essential. Now the pants get leveled. But we don't want the shirt too long, otherwise it's going to look like there's no pants at all, and they just are shorts. And believe me, if my character were wearing shorts, that would be a whole different story. Now, is the model still a little too long? The pants are longer, but it is essential because this much room gives me a lot of room for the arms. Now we can put in the decorations that we put on the sides. Oops, I'm using the wrong item. Keep doing that on the edges. And finally, the middle. I cannot see because it is actually dark outside now. Set to day. Destroy that, destroy that, destroy that, destroy that. Destroy that. Fine. Like that. There's actually meant to be a zipper on the bottom, but I don't think that's useful. There are all of the decorations. Huh. But you look to yourself. That's 3 blocks, and that's only 2 blocks. And you're thinking, yes, this does need to be fixed. Now remove this, and then try again. Because now that becomes 2 blocks. And then go to your black concrete and fix that up. Now your pants are fixed. The back, however, will still need to be fixed because we destroyed it. Follow the same procedure we did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Keep following this process. It's the same thing we did just an hour ago. Well, not really an hour ago, but then patch it. There we go. There. 2 holes. Now, all of the decoration that we've done is now leading up to the final moment. You're looking to yourself. Oh, this face doesn't match what was on the head. You're right. Increase this layer now. Because since we've increased the face on the side, now we have to increase the other side. Destroy this set of mask that you just built, along with the hair that you built. Demolish it all. Oh, that's not supposed to be empty. Destroy all of this because the layer is now being increased. Now the mask. Put the mask around like it's supposed to be. Now put the hair back. This time being increased. Oops, I did not need to do that. Okay, and now look at it now. There is still one final step. Turn around. My arms. Let's start on the first arm. It is a prosthetic arm. It looks like we're starting with, that is 4 blocks and 2 on the side. Oops, I used my joystick again. Check it. There we go. Now, bring back the materials you used back in part 1. Along with the dark gray concrete And then we're going to start the outline. It is 4 blocks. Like that. 2 of them are light gray. Pull out light gray concrete. Oops, that's what I was using. That is not gray concrete. That is gray wool. Gray concrete is right here. Replace this with gray concrete. I accidentally did that on accident. Mix that up. And then your 2 layers of light gray concrete like that. That is how the arm is started off. Then it just has a pattern of coal like that. Look at the arm again. The pattern continues when you go down. So build this pattern again. Is the pattern applied to the back of the arm? It is applied to the back of the arm. So that means this pattern applies to the back of the arm. Like that. Turn around. Next, we have 2 blocks of gray concrete. And how many blocks is that? That it is 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure the arm isn't too long. I'm doing the prosthetic arm first because it's the easiest one to build. My right arm has a lot of patterns that you really need to follow. Alright, next. There is a line of block of coal on the edges. Turn around. There is another line of gray concrete. Light gray. Like that. This forms the prosthetic arm that I have on the side. Now we are almost done. Now the whole thing is covered with the block of coal. We are almost done, and we're almost going to get to the hook. Then wrap the whole thing 1 block in light gray concrete like that. Remove the excess if needed. Then continue the same process, but with the gray concrete. Just make another line like that. There we go. Go back. Now black. Then you get the block of coal. Make 1 more layer on the bottom. And finally, we can build the hook. The hook is attached to the side like this. How many blocks is it? it covers the whole thing. So we're going to get this. It is 3 blocks, then it has a hole, and it goes 3 blocks outward. It is 3 blocks. It goes 3 blocks outward. Like that. 3 blocks outward. Like that. And the final step, it goes up 1. And then the prosthetic arm is finished. That's my prosthetic arm that I have on the side. Actually, we'll move it over here and remove the excess that we have right there, because it just makes it look funky. Then remove this, and then it actually will attach right there, and then attach right there, like that. Then remove the excess, along with the excess that we made over here. Then we can just patch this up. Oops, that's not what I was supposed to use. Block of coal, gray concrete, and then the light gray at the top. If you followed the process, this is what my prosthetic arm looks like. There's 1 more arm remaining, and then the statue is finished. Now this one is the hardest out of all of them. This one you really need to pay attention to. This one has a lot of patterns and a lot of time-consuming things that you've got to do for it to be perfect. It's the same color as the shirt, so pull out the same ones we used before. Now, this arm is the same amount of blocks, and it has 2 blocks of light blue terracotta on the edges. It extends 4 blocks. It extends 4 blocks, keeps going up. Finish this. There we go. We're going to the front. As you can see, there are little holes that it does to fit the patterns. This is why you gotta be very paying attention. There we go. And then after that pattern, we have a magenta terracotta. Oops, I didn't grab it. Magenta terracotta, like that, on the edges. Now, I'm gonna get a little bit closer. Then you have purple concrete, like that. Then the whole thing gets topped off like that. A line of blue terracotta like that. And a line of blue terracotta like that. Then turn around. Now we're going to get into the patterns. Blue terracotta right here. Magenta terracotta like that. Magenta color like that. Then it is patched with the blue. Then we have magenta, magenta terracotta, pink, and a magenta. Magenta, magenta terracotta, ink, and then magenta again. Drop down. Ink. Player started a party with you. Alright. Now, magenta, like that.
What are you doing?
Then the whole arm is wrapped in black first. Shh, quiet! I'm in a video.
I don't care, Cody.
Okay, wrapped in black.
When you're done with the video, play Fortnite with me.
Okay.
They spent so long trying to grab it, half the time they just run into an enemy and get one bomb. But pros know better
Then
than that.
that's gonna be 4 blocks. No, 3, because it has to match the overall height.
Takes like 10 seconds. It's a lifesaver.
Make this row of 4, no, row of 5 of blue terracotta.
A lot of dudes don't even bother going for llamas anymore because they spend all
4
their ammo
times.
time chasing it, and then if
Remember, the arms need to be the same size, otherwise one of them is going to be longer than the other.
they just sneak up to it, be careful not to start, and then box it and get the loot. It's really that easy. It's an amazing trick that can change a noob's life, so they should definitely note this one down. But finally, getting to our top 5 mistakes. This mistake has been happening for a long time, but only in Season 7 has there been such a good solution to it.
There we go. That's 4. Then you can't really see my hand because I have something, I'm holding something. Then there is a row. I can't really see what that is. It's light blue, so then get your light blue. Make a row. Oops, I made a mistake. There we go. Remove my hat, load that again. Then the final step, remember to pull out the gray, that's gonna get needed. Then we're gonna need to pull out the nougat again. 1 row of white terracotta to act as my skin. Then we have gray. And the final step, the black gloves. Once this is done, analyze to make sure that all arms are the same size. And they are the same size. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your completed statue of Herobrine 3P0. I know I accidentally made it too, which I made it way too long. The pants are a little too long. The shirt is long because technically I don't wear children's shirt anymore. The prosthetic arm, which symbolizes that my skin probably broke his left arm. The symbol on the back, my arm with a black glove, and the mask in my head. Now, I don't got a lot of time left since my brother wants to play Fortnite already, so I'll wrap this up real quickly, even though I was going to turn this statue into a house like me and my brother used to do a long time ago. If you've enjoyed this building tutorial and want to see more, click the like and subscribe button. Once you subscribe to the channel, you will get notified when I post new videos. You can also join my Minecraft servers. You can also join my Minecraft servers by adding me, Herobrine3P0, or emailing me at cody.cabrera67.herobrine@gmail.com. I've got nothing else to say, so if you followed all the steps, this is what you should be with.
Please don't.
And as always, first.